Hello everyone, and welcome to Gander Gardening with Dawn. If you're new to this channel, I garden in Zone 5A in central Newfoundland, Canada. And this is a maritime type climate. We have very mild winters with lots of snow. And we have also very mild summers. This video is about the 3 seeds that I'm going to be starting in January. This time of year, you will get questions about, and maybe you'll ask the question yourself about what type of seeds, if any, should I be starting this early in the year? Well, in most cases, the answer would be it's far too early to start seeds. However, there are some seeds that you can start this time of year that will benefit from a very early start. And I'm going to share 3 of those that I start every year in January. The first one is purple Bellvine. This is a climbing annual vine. I saw it for the very first time on The Impatient Gardener, and that was a few years ago, and I decided to order some seeds and try it, and I've been growing a few from seeds every year since. The thing about it is that this particular flower can take up to 40 days to germinate. And then even when it does germinate, it's a pretty slow grower. So I start the seeds in January. I have a setup in my studio where I have grow lights, and I just use a seed starting mix and I will plant them and cover them with a humidity dome and leave them there and just check them day after day after day. And when I do see some germination, I remove the humidity dome and then I will grow them on. I usually pot them up once, if not twice. I will have to upsize these because they will grow. They'll grow pretty well once they get going, but it takes a really long time. And I like to have a decent sized plant to put in my containers. I generally use these in hanging baskets and things like that over the summer, and they also climb up trellises beautifully. So purple Bellvine, the first seed that I start in January, and this seed, by the way, came from Select Seeds. Purple Bellvine. The second seed that I am starting in January is Dichondra Silver Falls. And much like the purple Bellvine, it takes a long time for this one to develop. Now, it will germinate much more quickly. I find for me, it germinates in about 7 days or so, which is quite good. So it will germinate quickly. But this is, of course, that beautiful annual hanging plant that has silvery, kind of fuzzy, round leaves that look so gorgeous, cascading out of a hanging basket or at the edge of a rock wall or something like that. It's absolutely beautiful and such a great backdrops for a really colorful annuals and things like that. But again, I like to have a decent sized plant to put out when it's time to put these outside. So I do like to start them really early under lights. And again, I will have to upsize their pots a time or two, but I don't plant very many. In fact, this pack and these particular seeds came from Swallowtail Garden. They actually only have 10 seeds in a pack. And so even if they all germinate, that is still not a lot of plants to take care of. So I definitely love growing these. They're fun, they're easy to care for, and I do start them in January. And my third and final plant that I will be starting in January is a new one for me this year. And I have grown echinaceas before. This is an echinacea. I have a couple of different echinaceas in my garden. However, this one comes true from seed, and I have read that if you start the seed early enough in the season, you will actually get blooms that coming summer, which I do enjoy that, getting the flowers earlier rather than later. And I also already have this plant growing in my garden, and I love it. And I thought, hey, I'd love to have more, and what an economical way to get them. Grow them from seed. So these I'm going to start in January so that I will hopefully get blooms this coming summer season. So this one is Powwow Wildberry. It's a slightly shorter echinacea. It's about 2 feet tall, at least in my garden. I think even more, about 18 inches actually, as compared to the regular purple coneflower, which can be 3 or 4 feet tall. It is not as tall, but it has gorgeous, deep, rich, almost rusty red, more flat blooms, and they are just stunning. And of course, the butterflies and bees, they love them because they are pollinator friendly, to be sure. So this is a new one for me, and I hope, fingers crossed, that it will do well for me this year. And so these are the 3 plants. 2 of them came from swallowtail seeds, 1 from select seeds, that I will be starting in January, which of course is right now. And I'm going to do another video in February to tell you about the seeds that I'll be starting then, and then I'll give you an update about these plants and show I'll show you how they're doing. And the question will be, will there be a single purple Bellvine germinated? Will there be a single one growing? I am anxious to find out. If you'd like to find out, come back to my channel and check that out, because that'll be a month from now. And I would love to hear about your seeds. I'd love to hear about your garden. Please share anything, ask any question about gardening that you wish in the comments below. And thank you so very, very much for watching. Have a great day.